All right. What's up, everybody? Welcome home to the first episode of the Big Things Coming podcast. Appreciate you all coming out. We got a good lineup here for you tonight. We're just trying to bring that local scene to your screen, a little bit of that, a little bit of local music feel right to your computer, right to your phones. We got a pretty esteemed panel guest here tonight.
Not really esteemed, but...
We got Duncan here. He's one of my buddies. Yeah. Former pro wrestler, jack of all trades, music type. Kind of does a little bit of everything.
Yeah, I've been a professional musician for over half my life, and hopefully I have something of merit to tell these people.
Yeah, we'll see. Okay.
Something of merit.
We'll see. All right, let's get on with the music. That's what you guys want to hear. First up, we got Better Yet. Let's give it up for Better Yet, people. Woo!
What's up? How's it going, everybody? My name's Noah. I'm in a band from Atlanta called Better Yet, but the other two guys, they couldn't make it. One of them's in class. The other one, I don't even remember what he has going on, but I'm here, and I'm gonna play some of our songs anyway. We don't normally do acoustic. We're pretty loud usually, so this will be interesting, and hopefully you guys like the songs.
Hell yeah, dude. Step one.
This one's called Red-Handed. You may think I'm a criminal, but that just ain't right. I'll prove to you, babe, if you give me the night. Now I know what you're thinking, but just give me a chance. We can go to the city and have our last first dance. You took my hand and we made it downtown, up to the coffee shop. You took my mug, shot me a look, and I knew right then that you knew where I'd been. So write me up and turn me in. You call me red-handed, you call me red-handed. I felt your touch all on my skin. You call me red-handed, you call me red-handed. You call me red-handed, you call me red-handed. 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 It's the same as it's always been. You know we always fight. How many times can I say that I'm sorry before you let me inside? I can guess what you're thinking. This was the very last time. So come on and just hold me. It was a victimless crime. It's insane how I almost made it out on this train, but you said my name, and I knew right then that you knew where I'd been. So write me up and turn me in. You call me red-handed. You call me red-handed. I felt your touch all on my skin. You call me red-handed. You call me red-handed. So write me up and turn me in. You call me red-handed. You call me red-handed. I felt your touch all on my skin. You call me red-handed. You call me red-handed. So write me up and turn me in. You call me red-handed. You call me red-handed. I felt your touch on my skin. You caught me red-handed. You caught me red-handed. Thank you. This one's called Not the Same. I should also point out I'm from Macon, so it's fun to be back here. I haven't been back to Macon in a while. I live in Atlanta. So I wrote that song in Macon when I used to go to high school here, and same with this next song. I should also point out I'm the bass player, so this, I don't know what this thing is really. I tend to shy away from it, but yeah, let's this one's called Not the Same. I was with you last year when you said you think you've had enough of us boys, but you said you weren't sure. Just imagine how that made me feel, sitting under that metal umbrella, knowing that I'd never be enough for you, at least until you pour your heart out to a broken girl and leave her in the end. It's been a minute, yeah, it's been a while since I've seen your face and I've seen you smile, but it's not the same. No, it's such a shame. I dread the day that you walk through the door and you'd say hello and leave me wanting more. You start to say that she's better than me, subtly, but I still see you pour your heart out to a broken girl and leave her in the end. Break the heart now of your only friend. Please be mine again. Can I have you here for a second? If you've got the time, and I think you do, 'cause what the hell do you got going on in your life? Pour your heart out to a broken girl and leave her in the end. Break the heart now of your only friend. Please be mine again. Thank you. This last one is not out yet, but if you want to check out what my band has been releasing, we're called Better Yet. We're from Atlanta, and this one's called Too Good. That'll be my last song. Thank you guys for listening. So we've reached the end, at least for now, for now. I wasn't ready, but you were already gone, and you'll be moving on somehow. You're just too good for me. You're just too good for me. What do I say to this? I missed you too. I missed you. We can't get up because of what we know. We'll be alone again. You're just too good for me. You're just too good for me. Well, I've been thinking about sending you a heartfelt letter, but I know deep down that if I did, it still wouldn't matter. Hush now, don't you shed a tear, 'cause God forbid I see you cry. It's not like I've given you the last 3 years of my goddamn life. And you're just too good for me. You're just too good for me. Too good, too good. You're too good for me. Thank you.
Give him a round of applause. He carried the entire band on his back.
Let's go. Better yet. Best yet, in my opinion.
So far.
Yeah.
Best of the night.
Good on you for keeping the booking. That's, you know. You gotta
Starting
do
off
it.
strong. Yeah, man, I appreciate you doing this without the whole band.
Thanks for the invite.
I think you might have a couple less band members after that one. I don't think you need them
Nah.
that much.
How many people's in the band?
It's just a 3-piece.
Okay, cool. So you're the bassist singer.
Yep, I'm the bassist and the singer.
Good stuff. Good stuff. And I was trying to think about which member of Motion City Soundtrack you were, but it looks like you're all 5 of them.
Hey, you know.
I love it, dude.
I've never even heard of them, but
I
they
love
sound
like
cool.
the fresh beard lineup for this.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
it's
dude.
it's fucking killer, man.
Yeah,
Let me
so
see.
you're like, do you just find yourself as pop punk, I guess?
I guess
I was
for
kinda
now,
wondering.
I mean, we don't really think about it really. We just kind of write songs.
That's
but
the way
yeah,
to do
that's
it.
kind of where it started.
Yeah.
Because you guys doing like the single method, like not an album, but each song, when I was listening to y'all, was like very different genre-wise.
Yes.
So I didn't know if you had like a direction in mind or you're just kind of going with it, but either
For
way.
now, I think we're just going for it.
Yeah, that's good. That's the way to do it.
Don't put a label on it. Just whatever makes you happy. Just fucking do it, man.
Yeah.
Seriously, I really enjoyed it. Red Handed has like one of the best hooks I've heard in a while.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I was hoping you were going to play that one tonight because, like, especially studio-wise, that one's the most different.
Oh yeah.
Because it is produced, like, there's no drums on it. It's, like,
No, yeah.
programmed.
Mm.
So, like, why did you choose to do that instead of, like, the other songs, which are more pop-punk feel, like, with a full band?
Well, the reason that we ever even did that song is just because, I mean, I wrote it like 6 months before we decided to record it that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was just the chorus, and it was just like when I was walking down the hall, and so I just went and like recorded it real quick. And I didn't even show anybody in the
Yeah.
band. We were a 5-piece. I didn't show it to them. And then we released it like January 2021, so that's when I finished the song. I only had the chorus, and I was like, this would be a good song. Like, we should see what we could do with this. So we weren't even really a band, and we didn't really have anything out. We were just roommates, and we were like, we should do this. And that's why, because we didn't have a drum set. So we were like, that's why we're going to do it that way.
Heck yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what are your influences?
For this stuff, I mean, I would say my biggest influence is this guy, Nate Roos, who nobody's going to have ever... You've heard of him?
Yeah.
All right, so cool. So you'll be the only other person in the room that knows who that is. And then the Beatles, they're a big influence on me. I love the Beatles. I'm a big Rush fan. I don't know if anybody likes Rush.
I love Rush.
Go Rush. Yeah, Rush is awesome.
That's because you're a bassist singer, though.
Yes. Well, I started as a drummer.
Oh, well, there you go.
My favorite Beatles album is Beat the Meatles.
Oh, I've never heard of that one.
No, I'm joking.
Must be the United Kingdom release. I'm not sure.
Yeah, so I was wondering how your songs were going to transfer acoustically, and it
So was I.
Very well. It works very well.
Thank you.
Yeah, and since you're part of the rhythm section, I could imagine what the drums would sound like by how you were picking the song. It's cool, man. It really is.
What's weird is you being the bassist, your bass lines are not similar to the guitar at all in your songs and the recordings. And I wrote that down way a long time ago before I knew it was just going to be you here. And I was like, that is a big choice bands have to make instrumentally, is how present the bass is going to be.
Yeah.
And yours is very present in your mixes, which I love. I love that choice.
Yeah.
A lot of bands are just like, oh, the bass is just the foundation, whatever. You can barely hear it. But you guys make an effort to have it be heard in your mixes, which I'm obsessed with. So
Absolutely.
yeah. And I wrote that before I knew it was just going to be the bass here. I'm not trying to just...
Yeah, he's cool
Play it
because he
up
wrote
to
it
the bass
before
board.
anybody else did.
Yeah, and playing a song that you have unreleased is ballsy too, which I love.
For sure.
Sick.
We usually play that song, but we just have I don't know why we haven't recorded it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the breakdown on it caught me off guard in a good way.
Yeah.
I'm glad. That's what I hoped it would do that.
Yeah, it was cool.
Sure, man.
Yeah, I thought I had a feel for it, and then you went into the breakdown. And I was like, oh, okay, here we go.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's pretty sick.
Man, I do dig your sound, and I'm definitely gonna keep diving in. Yeah, I mean, I live up in Dallas, man. If you're playing anywhere near, I'd love to see you.
We play in Atlanta all the time.
Hell yeah.
We just released a single 3 weeks ago. It's called Say You Love Me. My band's called Better Yet.
That's
Check
right.
it out. Say You Love Me.
Yeah, Say You Love Me, Better Yet.
And we're going to release another single in November. It's called Sounds Like Hell. I didn't play it. I almost played it. I probably should have. But if you enjoyed anything that I did, check it out next month.
There you go. Yeah, something to look forward to. Well, I appreciate it, man. Appreciate you showing up.
Everyone give him a round of applause.
All right, Better Yet, people. Woo!
Heck yeah.
All right, up next, we
Good
got
stuff.
Atticus Roness. Let's go. Weirdly enough, same booking agent between these two bands.
Hell yeah.
We're just switching guitar. I mean, it's the same guitar.
That's right.
Oh, it's my guitar. Hey there, Macon. How you doing? Hey, Macon. How you doing? It's my first time playing. Hey, guys. What's up?
What's up, man? Yeah, tune it up whenever you're ready. Atticus Roness, people. Am I saying that right?
Atticus Roness.
Yeah, Atticus Roness. Okay, cool.
All right, that'll have to do. My name's Atticus Roness. This song's called Loving Train. Baby, if you're hurting, baby, if you are in pain, I'll come and find you and take it all away. Honey, if you're mourning well into the night, I'll hear no warning to be there by your side. But darling, don't you know it's gonna rain, and it's up to us if it's gonna be in vain, 'cause the blues can't stop the loving train. does the train stop? How does it roll? And I think the fun is only you and I will know. I would like to share you with not a single soul, 'cause my heart's tethered to wherever you may go. But darling, don't you know it's gonna rain, and it's up to us if it's gonna be in vain. Darling, don't you know it's gonna rain, it's up to us if it's gonna be in vain. 'Cause the blues can't stop. The blues can't stop. The blues can't stop the loving train. The loving train. The loving train. Thank you. Okay, my name's Atticus Roness. I put out my debut album, Square One, on Friday. And these are songs from it. This one's called Diary Entries. I think I wanna go to school. I think I wanna go to school. I wanna learn how to shut it all out, 'cause we're just here for a spell. So find yourself and treat 'em well. I think I'm gonna go to school. I wish that I could have true love. I wish that I could have true love. I want a girl who talk the night through, but we're just here for a spell. So find yourself and treat 'em well. I wish that I could have true love. What if God does not exist? What if God does not exist? If it's not true, then what's he up to? 'Cause we're just here for a spell. So find yourself and treat 'em well. And I don't know if God exists. Why am I tougher on myself? Why am I tougher on myself? I don't see me how the world sees, but we're just here for a spell. So find yourself and treat 'em well. Why am I tougher on myself? Oh, This is my last song. Again, my name is Atticus Roness. This song is called So What? It was my single. Sometimes I go out kissing people, 'cause I know in my head that I'm just trying to rest my mind on somebody else's bed. But you were comfy, yeah, you were cozy. I didn't know what I had. You liked to fight well through the night. Most of the time it wasn't bad. are talking shit about you, that's 'cause they know who you are. But still, I know that in my heart, you are never gone too far. I hope this message is getting through. I hope it's not getting lost. I mean to say that in a way, your love was worth the cost. Maybe that's just talk. So what? Oh well, I wish you well. We could have had it all. So what? It's true that I love you. Why did it have to fall? So what? Oh well, I wish you well. We could have had it all. We could have had it all. We could have. Thank you again. My name was Atticus, Roness. The album's called Square One. You can stream it everywhere.
Hell yeah. While he
Good
catches
deal.
his breath.
What's up, guys?
What's up, man? That was sick. Okay, so Love and Train was your first song, right?
Yeah, that was my first one, yeah.
Yeah, it's so much more soda in your voice live than in the studio.
Yeah.
Like, that really caught me off guard. I was like, nice.
Yeah, I was about to mention with those vocals, it reminds me a lot of like Deer Tick. I don't know if you've heard Deer
I never
Tick.
heard of them, actually.
Listen to them, they're great.
Part of it might have been I've just been playing a lot of shows, a little more rasp in it than usual, which I know how to use it okay, but...
Yeah,
Hey,
no,
sometimes
it's good.
sometimes we need some sandpaper in there.
Yeah, it worked out. I was doing a session recently, and it was even more than this, and he was like, that sounds awesome. I was like, it's just because I can't talk right now, bro.
Yeah, capture that in the studio, man. That's
Absolutely.
nice.
Just yell in a pillow for like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, chain smoke some cigs.
Yeah, dude.
Get on the
Yeah,
booth.
and that's what I wrote down on here is unique vocals and it works. I haven't heard many other vocalists have the tone that you do. With
I
your voice.
appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem.
Which is funny because when I first heard you, the first song I heard of yours was So What?
Right.
That single. And I was like, oh, okay, this guy loves Elliott Smith.
Yeah.
And records just like him. And I was like, is this who he is? And then you drop the whole album, and it's so much more diverse and like coming from so many different angles.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, cool. This is like,
Yeah, it's just a piece of it.
yeah, exactly. And yeah, I'm like, I love Elliott Smith, and a lot of people like it's amazing. Like it is, it's
Yeah.
you, but it does
Right.
kind of sound like him. But it's like you have so much more to offer, which I really liked as well.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, and I promise after we leave here, I will plant a tree and call my congressman. Like that's, I don't know, it just made me feel like I needed to go just do something good when I walk out of here. I don't know.
You do have that like peace, love, 60s, 70s vibe.
Yeah,
I can
yeah,
definitely
dude.
tell that's like your influence for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, definitely Beatles and 60s stuff.
Yeah, that like
Absolutely.
valley, what was that scene
The
called?
Laurel Canyon.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Laurel
yeah,
Canyon.
I did
yeah.
type Bob Dylan in
Well, I
too.
try and be like Laurel Canyon meets Oasis.
Yeah.
A lot of
With
people
my-
try to do that and they can't pull it off, but like yours feels genuine, which
Absolutely.
is tough, especially like nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah, 60 years ago.
You're-
Like,
and
most
you're the
kids have
only-
no idea what the hell that is, but yeah.
And you're the only artist that could pull this outfit off. Like,
Oh, yeah?
yeah, you're the only one.
Well, it's hot as fucking here, so.
Yeah, so like are you planning on doing the solo thing for like your foreseeable future?
Right. Well, I came out of being in a band, and I spent a lot of time in the band, and I didn't really know what I wanted to do. And you know, I write songs like that. You know, I write a lot of full band stuff, but I write a lot of stuff on this thing. And I was like, well, you know, it'll take a long time to get all those songs out, and it seemed like a nice transition thing, easy to record. So I just called my buddy up. I was like, hey, while I'm in this kind of in-between phase, like, let me just get some of these acoustic songs. And the reception's been really nice, honestly, better than I was expecting.
Yeah. I mean, rightfully so. It's sick.
Yeah, thank you. And so, yeah, but I want to do full band stuff. Actually, whoever Noah is in here, Noah actually plays bass for me.
Cool.
And so he's killer, and he knows we got a lot of cool stuff coming down the pipe, full band wise. But what I like about going under my own name is I can go out on the road like this. I can go out with a band. It doesn't matter as
Absolutely.
long as that name's on the bill. I can do whatever I want.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, like I told him, I've been a session musician for a while. If you need a ringer, let me know. I play drums, bass, and guitar. I'd love to back you up.
Hell yeah, thank you, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that like solo control is probably nice, especially after getting out of a project.
Yeah, especially when you don't. Yeah, because you can try and control everything, and it doesn't work out that way. So being under my own name allows me to have as much of that as I can.
For sure.
Absolutely, and you don't have to, you don't have to split the pay at the end of the day. You just keep it all.
True that.
Yeah, and even when we play full band, it's only the three of us, and so that's decently cost effective. But
absolutely,
it's not really all about that. I mean, I drove from Athens to Macon back to Georgia, so it's not about cost effectiveness for me today.
No. Yeah. Well, yeah, man, I appreciate it. And you just dropped your album Square One last week, so everybody go check that out for sure.
Absolutely.
Anything else you want to plug? Anything like that?
Nothing, guys. Thank you again. It was my first time playing in Macon. Hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully I'll be back again. Thank you to Chris for having me.
Yeah, no problem.
And
thanks for doing it.
Yeah, it was fun to play. I'll be back. So
Hell yeah, man.
Cheers.
Appreciate it. All right, people, up next, we got a band called Tear Blue. We're going to change the vibe up. This is a full band. We're going to get out of the acoustic and get a little bit more sonically loud for you.
We're going to let them set up. Daddy's got to go TT. I'll be right back.
Oh, my Lord. You're leaving me alone? I can't be alone. Thanks for coming out tonight, people. It means a lot. This is an experiment for us, and this is the first time we've ever done this, so bear with us, but we're having a lot of fun. I hope you're having fun, too. And thank you again to Grant's Lounge for having us, obviously. This is a very sick venue. He's back.
Record time.
Wow.
Record time, y'all.
I didn't know a big man could move that fast. I was kind of scared. That's that pro wrestler in you right there.
You just gotta push and pray.
Oh, my Lord.
Push and pray, boy.
I'm pumped to get a full band next.
I am too, man. I love
the acoustic, but still.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the full band. As a drummer myself, gotta have some beats in there.
That's right, man. Full band. Looks like we got a full pedal board right here. He's definitely a JHS guy.
You play basically every instrument, right, Duncan?
Yeah, pretty much. Just whatever they need me for.
What do you think, the hardest to learn?
I think
this is the age-old debate.
I think the hardest to do properly is play bass.
Wow, hot take. That's actually a really hot take.
I think it's the hardest to do right.
Because that's always the worst guitarist is the bassist, right?
Well, if you don't know anything, sure, yeah. It's
always to play right.
Yeah,
you're saying.
Yeah, you have to play it right. The bass is the hardest.
So highest ceiling.
Yeah, low floor.
What's the lowest floor?
Oh, dude, playing guitar for sure.
No, drums. It's got to be drums. You don't need any music theory? No. You just bang stuff?
That's right.
That's got to be for the monkeys, the dumbs.
Yeah, and you know what? It makes sense because if you have to record and you're recording to a click track, you're just locked in there.
I mean, drummers have been like fully replaced at this point. Like they don't need us. We have computers.
Yeah, there's computers. I don't know, man. The metronomes are starting to sound pretty good these days.
Yeah, these metronomes, they're going to take our jobs. The AI metronomes.
Hell yeah.
Oh, weird. Okay, I wanted to shout out this band on my shirt. Randomly, hit the switch. This is the first band I think I ever listened to that wasn't mainstream. It was in 8th grade. My buddy went out to California and brought back this demo CD of like unreleased songs from this band. Hit the switch, which was like pop punk, weird thrashy metal, like didn't fit any genre, like 10 years too early or 10 years too late, couldn't tell, and just like absolutely opened my eyes to the fact that music could be like not mainstream. Like I didn't understand that as a concept, I guess, until like this band came into my life. So I wanted to rep them first episode.
They were your insane clown posse is what you're saying.
They were my insane clown posse. Yeah. But yeah, man, I just wanted to shout out, hit the switch that no one will know who they are, but they are underrated, very sick band. That doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, don't exist anymore?
No, they don't exist.
They're
a while ago.
Do you have like anything I could listen to? Like
they have stuff online now. I forget the name of the only album they released was But this demo that we had never got released publicly, like officially, and we just had their songs on a blank CD and ended up naming them ourselves because it didn't have names on the CD.
Yeah.
So we just like made up names for all the songs. Like one was an acoustic song that he played really fast. We just called it Fast.
Yeah.
So we were pretty creative kids.
Hell yeah, dude.
But they were sick, and they kind of like opened my eyes to, I guess, that local scenes could exist.
Yeah. And that's awesome, man.
So I'm trying to kind of bring that vibe to the world with this show.
Yeah.
And,
show people that they're more out there than what the dreaded algorithm will tell you.
Yeah, and everyone starts somewhere, and like you can be the cool person that's like, oh, have you heard of this band?
Yeah.
I bet you haven't.
That made a 2-centimeter piece of shit fly out of my ass.
That was brutal.
Good God.
I thought we were getting shot at.
That scared the shit out of me.
Oh man. Y'all were talking about shootings in Macon. I thought that was one of them. I thought
contrary to popular belief, the death toll is down in Macon. It's $300 now.
Oh my Lord. So Duncan.
Man, let's see. We got synth here, 2 guitars, and we got a Stingray behind us. Yes, sir. Hell yes, son.
Leave it to the bassist to hide in the back.
See, that's the thing. I'm a big gearhead.
Check. 1, 2. Testing. Check. Test.
Here's how you know I'm getting old. I should have brought earplugs.
Yeah, I forgot to put mine in, but I'm deaf anyway, so it's too late for me. It's too late.
See, anybody with a jazz master, you know, he either cares about his gear to an autistic level, or he doesn't know anything about anything. And I think he is more. It's on the spectrum, right? There's some spectrum there.
I'd be a touch of both.
Got a little touch of autism right there. With
I
that,
don't know anything.
Been hanging out
about
with
gear.
Robert too long.
I'd say Robert definitely has autism, dude.
You don't have a touch. You probably shouldn't play music. Yeah, so they asked me how I heard them because they haven't been around very long. Tier Blue, I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And they've only played one show before this. And I don't know how I found them. And I don't remember. And I couldn't answer the question, so.
So we used to be a band called Hindsight.
I don't know them, though.
That's okay, too. That's
in
all right.
hindsight, I knew
I
that.
don't know how I found you, so.
Yeah, we just rebranded a little while back, and it was really difficult to market yourself as a band when there's like 50 other bands out there with the same name.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, you know, it was one of those things. It was like we'd be trying to tell somebody about our music or book a show, and it's like, hey, we're Hindsight. You have to type in our album name to find our album. You can't just type in Hindsight. If you do just type in Hindsight, that's fine, but scroll down like 17 artists, and then maybe you'll see us. Depending
Finding a
on where
band
you're
name is
located.
tough. It is tough.
Yeah, dude. It's like
A
my
unique one, especially.
the other podcast I'm on, Frank and the Jobber. We used to be in a band called Star Child, and it was like a stoner metal band, and they used to tour all over the place. And then I looked him up on Spotify the other day, and it was like a few Star Child albums that he did, and then the rest was like Mexican pop music that is now named Star Child. I get it, dude.
Yeah, so we changed the name, and I mean, we've always written numerous styles of music and didn't really want to box ourselves in. We kind of got to this place where we were touring the same music for a while. We had put out some singles, but people for some reason thought that we were like punk heavy band to some degree, just because there were some songs where my voice broke up a little bit.
Yeah.
But that's, you know, I didn't want to be boxed into that. So it was also just a good excuse to like, hey,
True.
We're not just what you think we are. You know?
Not gonna lie, dude, with that hat, I would open the pit up immediately.
Yeah.
These are the guys that'll kill you in the pit,
Yeah,
for
dude.
sure.
That guitar needs to be a little higher, and we'd kill the pit.
And Aruba
dude.
hat with a bent bill. Let me know when y'all are ready, and we'll get.
Yeah, I got you. Austin, could I get just a touch of this guitar in this center wedge here?
Oh, we got a high maintenance guy who needs something in his monitor, dude.
I always feel so bad asking for anything in the monitor when it's literally like what you need and it's like necessary.
Just a little more. And a little bit of this. No, that's good on the vocal, actually. How you guys feeling? Hunter, you good back there? Yeah? You good? Cool.
Y'all good to go?
Yeah.
All right, people, here we go. Tier blue.
With all of the faces that I could have wound up in, here we are, just you and me again. With everything I thought of, nothing compares to you. Now that we're alone, I can tell you how I feel. 'Cause all the other people on this earth seem boring. You're the only one that's never left me soaring high and dry. You're my alibi. Hey, baby, I don't want this moment to end. I could spend forever, ever with you. So take me by the hand, let's share a little romance. I could spend forever, ever with you.
Thank you. That's called Chapter 2. This next one is called Flowers.
I don't wanna go walking out in the flowers. I'd rather have something with an edge. I don't wanna lay here for a couple of hours. There's nothing happens in this bed. And I don't wanna go chasing dreams, 'cause you don't go anywhere when you sleep. Everybody says that they're woke. How come everybody don't know? Goes around, comes around. Think we need a little love. What goes around, comes around. Tell me when you've had enough. Oh, What goes around, comes around. Think we need a little more. Heaven help me, I don't think I'm gonna make it. Nothing's like I want it to be. Baby, if I fall apart, then would you take me? Put me back piece by piece. I just wanna be there for a friend. I want someone to trust me and depend. How can you love someone else when you don't even love yourself? Goes around, comes around. Think we need a little more. What goes around, comes around. Tell me when you've had enough. Oh, What goes around, comes around. Think we need a little more. Little man. What goes around, comes around. Think we need a little love. What goes around, comes around. Tell me when you've had enough. What goes around, comes around. Think we need a little more.
We got one more for you guys. I know it's short and sweet, but I thought this was such a cool idea, and Chris was such a nice guy. I love the concept, and
Oh, he's
You know,
nice right now. Just give
we
it a
want-
second.
shut up, Ethan. Keep that in the podcast. Shut your mouth. Yeah, and again, I really appreciate you guys. Shout out to everybody that's making this happen. And Big Things Coming podcast, dope concept. So, yeah, we've got one more song for you guys. This is called I Pick You.
Have you ever been so close to someone before? So close that you thought you knew who they were. They go and pull the cheek and it catches you off guard. When your shit hits the fan, then you find out who they are. Learn a little more about yourself. things that you can manage and things that you need help with. No, there is nothing wrong with trusting other people. Just don't get too involved unless you wanna keep on. I believe that we were put in for each other, and it makes me feel a little better. I don't want to die alone. I need a hand to hold, and I'll pick you. I'll pick you. I'll pick you. I'll pick you. I think that we should take some time, a little time so we can talk. I know that you got you some things that's on your mind. Judging by your face, you must be an awful lot. Yes, I really did a number. I know I can be a dick. I swear that I love you, still the one I'm getting. I believe that we were put in for each other, and it makes me feel a little better. I don't want to die alone. I need a hand to hold, and I'll pick you. I'll pick you. I'll pick you. I'll pick you. I'll pick you.
Thank you.
Woo! Give it up for Tier Blue people. Holy shit.
Yeah,
All right.
dude.
While they catch their breath, first thoughts, Duncan.
Hey, dude. First off, we need to tag JHS in this in the description of this video. They need to sponsor these guys. There's nothing but JHS pedals right here. No,
That
it
would be
sounds-
awesome.
Yeah, dude,
Only
it sounds
AMI,
really good.
baby.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you guys sounded amazing. Harder
Yeah, that
than a
was
washing
sick.
machine right now. That was the first thing I said to him. I was like, the first note, I was like, man, this is making me harder than a washing machine right now.
Never heard that one before. But
Well, you know,
that's-
you did.
I'll have
you
to
know.
put that in the pocket.
Not exactly the audience I thought y'all would have. That was sick. Yeah, so Macon, Georgia is hiding this kind of shit. Unreal. It's like arena pop rock vibe. I'm loving it. Do you guys listen to Portugal the Man? Is that like a influence?
Jake loves Portugal the Man.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like a lot of their stuff I've heard. I've seen them live.
Because that
a
was
few
like my
times.
first thought when I heard y'all. I
Yeah.
don't know if that was conscious or not, but if it's not conscious, that's better. Like, that's awesome. Yeah, but that was like my first thought.
It's cool though because like every song sounds different. Like the
Yes.
first song, I got like a Ryan Adams vibe, in a good way.
Sounds different, but is like them.
Yeah. Allegations other one. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, but like does sound, they all sound like y'all. Like you
Yeah.
have a sound, which is like very rare early in a band's career to have like their own sound. A lot of people will sound like other people or trying to sound like other people, but you definitely have a sound that's unique to Tier Blue. It's sick. So like, who do you guys envision your audience as, or do you think about it at all?
I mean, I don't really necessarily
Like your demographic.
Yeah, I don't necessarily envision a certain demographic as much as I do like a certain type of people. And what I
Yeah.
mean is like when I'm writing, I try to really keep, especially in the choruses, the sing-along aspect
Yeah.
in mind. You
It's
know,
definitely white chicks.
Yeah,
They
well,
will
right.
love your music. I'm telling
somebody
you.
told me if you get the girlfriends there, the
I'm
boyfriends
telling
will
you.
follow.
Yes,
That's
and
right.
you guys can do that. And like Portugal the Man, perfect example.
Yeah.
Like chicks.
Yeah.
dig
Well,
it.
if you know any of those guys and they're ever looking for an opening act,
Absolutely.
slip them our card.
I'm telling you, white
Yeah,
chicks.
they call I got Portugal and the Man in my phone right now. And what? So you have an active beef with Coldplay. Pigpen from
They don't
Grateful
know
Dead
about
said
it yet,
that in
but
the back
yes,
here.
it's active. Rich.
So which one of you is the ladies' man of the group? Please don't be cliche and have the lead singer be the ladies' man.
No, I'm happily married and have a child. So
Oh yeah, that's a shiny
It's
ring
gotta
you
be
got
the
on your
sneaky
finger.
bassist hiding in the shadows. It's gotta be the sneaky bassist.
This dude is.
you mean this
Look how
handsome
good
fella
looking
right
this
here?
dude is.
Yeah. We're all yeah.
Oh, okay.
But that's
All
part
right,
of the
all right.
appeal,
I'm not trying to
right?
get y'all
It's
in
like
trouble.
it's something you
You're
can't
not supposed
have.
to say that though.
That means the tour
Gotta have
van.
it,
That
yeah.
means the tour van ain't going to be musty or stanky or anything.
No, it's still gonna be musty and stanky. Just
No, but just
not for
just
many
not
women.
in that way. Yeah.
I have to ask the drummer something. Was your left stick turned around the whole show? Was it like backwards? Probably. Yeah, okay. Do you do that like every time, or is that just, yeah? Or was that like a conscious thing? Like, did you hear a sound that like made you do it?
I mean, that's the butt end of the stick. I like the way it sounds.
There you go. Yeah, I was
actually,
just like,
I do that
yeah,
too.
I saw that. I was like,
It's
okay.
like a bigger sound whenever you do it.
Yeah,
like
no,
that.
yeah.
But really, and everybody was great. And the secret weapon, obviously, is this keyboard player and his bass player.
Yes.
And the only reason I say that, he's right behind me, and my prostate was just tickled the entire time. It was very nice.
You usually got to pay
It was
extra
great.
for that.
No, dude, everything was fantastic. Every act was fantastic tonight. Give a hand for all the other acts that came before these guys. But also,
Yes. Yeah, this shit's hiding in Macon, Georgia, people. Like,
Yeah.
people of the internet. This is Macon, Georgia. Like, this kind of talent. So imagine how much more talent there is out there. And that's kind of the idea of this podcast is, like, bringing this shit to your computer screen because y'all are too fucking lazy to come out to actual shows. So we're going to make it easy on you and, like, bring it straight to your goddamn computer and phone because you're lazy.
Absolutely.
But this shit exists, and it's always existed, and these bands all start somewhere. And these are these bands starting somewhere. Like, this shit sounds like it should be in an arena.
for
Like,
sure.
With
what
or
we're
a
aiming for.
theater, you know, like, this is actual music. Like, this isn't like some goddamn open mic bullshit. Like, this is
Yeah.
real shit. So
We're talking about things
yeah.
existing. That guitar strap has existed in every set tonight. Every single one. Every time that someone had a guitar on their back, it had that strap on it.
Snap
I've just
a
been
pic.
staring at it the whole time. I love it.
But I gotta say, are you guys doing like social media, like promoting yourselves yet?
Yeah, you know, trying, man. Social media is a
Do
tough.
it.
It's a tough game,
Do
man.
it. It's not. Just do it. Just
just
do it.
takes
'Cause y'all
constant
need-
effort.
No, y'all will blow up if you actually put shit out. Like, I'm telling you, like, these songs are like finished and ready and good, and like mass
They're
appeal,
fantastic.
like mass appeal, like hooky mass appeal. So all you have to do is get on fucking TikTok, swallow your pride.
That's what everybody says.
Honestly,
get on TikTok.
Instagram. Like,
Get on TikTok.
just
Hey, look, I'm
try.
cool.
Just try.
Yeah.
Just try.
And
You
yeah,
just do
social
it.
media will get you on the outreach, but honestly, locally with the local scene, nothing beats word of mouth
Yes.
and other things of
Yes.
mouth.
Tell your friends, and yeah, keep playing. Just keep going. Just keep going, because y'all like already have the mass appeal, and
Yeah.
like if you keep going, you will be popular. I'm telling you, like that sound is the sound that's popular, and like record labels love this sound. So like
Yeah.
whatever you're doing, I don't know what you're trying to do. You're just making music that you love, which is the best part of it, because you're not trying to do it. But this is what people want. So like, just keep doing it.
Yeah, I think the end game for you guys should be definitely a coffee company.
Yes.
Like have your own like custom coffee.
Or
Just
fragrance
Yes,
line.
Yeah.
But honestly, if y'all want to take this seriously, like just keep going, because it's
Yeah.
gonna happen. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Hell
what
yeah,
I think.
dude.
Well, thank y'all.
That's my
Absolutely.
yeah. But yeah, okay. Give it up for Tier Blue, everybody. Thanks, Tier Blue. Woo, 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 woo. And thank you, Grant's Lounge, for having us. Epic venue, awesome, very accommodating. Y'all were super nice to us. And thanks for tuning in to our first episode of Big Things Coming podcast.
Yeah,
This is the first of many. Thanks to Duncan.
Thank you for
panel
having
guest,
me. This is the first episode, and Chris is a dear friend of mine, and I'm very happy that he's doing this, and I'm proud of him.
Yeah, it's been a long road to get here. We had a lot of whatever. You guys don't care, but it's happening. It happens. Thanks for tuning in. Tune in for more. We got more coming. We got a lot of good bands coming. We got a lot more shit to get through. So
Absolutely.
Subscribe, all that bullshit, whatever.
Yeah. Hey, tip your bartenders, and the more you
Yes.
drink, the better the music will sound. I promise you.
Thank you. Woo! Let's give it up for all the bands we had tonight. Better yet, Atticus, Roness, and Tier Blue. Check them out on all their social media, all that. Thank you. Thanks, peeps.